I give you this ring as a symbol of my love, and with all that I am, I honor you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. I honor you.
Husband or wife?
Get ready, because Jennifer Williams didn't just shake the table, she flipped the whole thing over. The world of basketball wives thought she was just another reality star with a big ring and a polished look. But behind the sparkle and calm smile was a woman carefully watching, waiting, and preparing for the moment to strike back. While Jennifer appeared loyal and poised, her husband Christian was running secret operations. He wasn't just making side deals, he was hiding money, opening private accounts, and mocking her behind her back. But he didn't know Jennifer was keeping track of everything.
I am officially Mrs. Gold. I'm super excited. I am ready for this next chapter. Yeah!
The day Christian got arrested? Completely unexpected. No press, no leaks. People close to the situation say he was taken out in handcuffs. No warning, no chance to clean it up. But the biggest shock wasn't his arrest. It was Jennifer's reaction. She didn't cry. She didn't panic. She picked up the phone, called her legal team, and handed over every bit of information she had been quietly saving. This wasn't just a breakup. This was a calculated move, and she played it like a master.
First of all, nothing I do is because of Evelyn. Let's make that very clear. Christian and I always were getting married in Vegas, and based off of what happened leading up to our marriage, we cannot do it when we wanted to do it. Like, why not do it now?
Now that their divorce is finalized, the truth is pouring out, and it's messier than anyone imagined. Hidden accounts, deleted emails, private messages from burner phones. Jennifer has it all. And this time, she's not staying silent. If you think this is just another tabloid scandal, think again. Jennifer Williams is coming for everything. And she's doing it with cameras rolling, fans watching, and critics stunned by how flawlessly she's handling the chaos.
My son's father, Carl's cousin Kiki, DM'd me to tell me that she had invested money with Christian and she wanted to let me know what was going on.
As soon as Christian's mugshot hit the blogs, the gossip world exploded. But while the headlines were full of drama, they missed the real story. People asked how Jennifer could be fooled by him for so long, but the truth: she wasn't. She had been planning her exit the whole time. While Christian was building fake companies and flashing fake wealth, Jennifer was studying every move.
We are getting ready to board to fly to Vegas. I am very excited to be going to Vegas. Let's get this paperwork done. We're gonna do Vegas. It's gonna be a fun wedding. We're gonna make it official. We're gonna have a good time. See you soon. It's a good feel.
Those close to her say Jennifer knew exactly what kind of man Christian was. She let him feel powerful, allowed him to parade her fame and wealth like trophies. But behind the scenes, she was watching. She tracked every suspicious contract, every wire transfer, and every business call that didn't sound quite right. Things spiraled when one of Christian's business associates filed a lawsuit. It wasn't quiet, it was loud and public. Legal papers showed up at their front door. Jennifer answered it herself. No tears.
What's up, baby?
Hi. How you feeling?
I'm okay. Going ready to go knock this out, get it over with.
Christian was sentenced to 15 days jail time, but the judge ultimately allowed Christian to travel to Paris for our wedding. But he had to serve 2 days prior. Now we're back from Paris, and Christian has to serve another 13 days.
No yelling. She accepted the envelope, smiled at the process server, and closed the door. Once she read what was inside, she realized it was time to protect herself before his actions dragged her down with him. Jennifer wasted no time. She immediately separated her finances, removed her name from all the businesses he secretly attached her to, and froze her credit to stop any surprise loan. Meanwhile, Christian was still out pretending to be on top of the world, pitching fake investments to desperate people. But behind the scenes, Jennifer was sending her lawyers everything. Screenshots, emails, contracts, she gave them a complete record.
I'm like, girl, we don't have no secrets.
Right.
And why are you so invested and concerned? Because I'm actually not your friend. So, I read her rights.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna let nobody talk bad about you. Like,
Vice versa.
never. When people are just so invested in other people, you are deflecting from some that's going on in your real life.
Miserable people try to bring happy people down to their level.
Yeah, and want to bring you misery.
They want company.
Yeah.
I'm not here to keep them company.
And while the public thought the FBI took Christian down, it was actually Jennifer who made the first move. Most fans don't know this, but Jennifer had hired a private investigator months before. He tracked down 2 former employees of Christian's who had gone unpaid. Those employees turned over boxes filled with proof phony paychecks, fake invoices, and emails showing how Christian used hush money to silence threats. She didn't go straight to the press. She went to the district attorney. At the same time, Christian was bragging in cigar lounges, claiming he'd never lose a case. Jennifer's team was working behind the scenes. Her lawyers made sure she wouldn't be blamed for anything. When Christian was arrested during a private dinner meeting, Jennifer didn't even react. She was home filming a new brand deal for a skincare line, glowing, relaxed, and perfectly unbothered. One of the producers on set said she didn't even flinch when news of the arrest hit the internet. That's because she already knew. She had planned for this moment. She had been waiting. Once Christian was in custody, his family tried to spin the story. They claimed Jennifer walked away at his lowest point. But people who truly know her say otherwise. She didn't abandon him. She escaped years of manipulation, silence, and pressure to keep their image clean. For a long time, Jennifer tried to protect the relationship. She kept up appearances, smiled through events, and let the world think they were the perfect couple. But deep down, she knew it was a lie. And when the lies turned criminal, she knew she wasn't going down with him. The fallout came fast. Christian's money was frozen. Luxury cars were repossessed. Their Atlanta home was gone. A Miami condo, secretly bought using investor funds, was taken back. But Jennifer, she didn't lose anything. She had been smart. She made sure none of her personal assets were tied to Christian's shady ventures. She negotiated everything, what she would say, which moments could be filmed, and how the final story would be edited. And she made the production team sign a non-disclosure agreement to block them from leaking any raw footage. While Christian was begging his legal team for a miracle, Jennifer was signing new deals, landing sponsorships, and turning her personal disaster into a business triumph. She wasn't hiding. She was front and center, walking red carpets, giving interviews, and showing the world what it looks like to bounce back with grace and power. People expected breakdowns. Instead, they saw a woman in high heels, designer sunglasses, and full control of her future. Jennifer didn't just survive, she turned the chaos into her greatest comeback yet. And the message she sent to every single person watching? This was just the beginning. What Jennifer Williams did next shocked not only her fans, but even her closest friends. She didn't just quietly file for divorce like many expected. No, Jennifer came with a game plan so bold and fierce that Christian's legal team nearly fainted when they saw the paperwork. Christian thought he could use her name and fame to squeeze more money out of her. He believed her status would work in his favor. But Jennifer flipped the script. When it was all said and done, he was left with nothing but a prison jumpsuit, unpaid bills, and an empty reputation. Meanwhile, Jennifer, she was already in motion, pitching a new show and planning a nationwide book tour with the savage title, How to Divorce a Con Man and Keep the Crown. While Christian adjusted to steel bunk beds and tasteless jail food, Jennifer straightened her metaphorical crown and made sure the world knew she wasn't the clueless wife some people used to laugh at behind her back. She didn't just survive the scandal, she used it as fuel. She flipped a painful chapter into a power move that silenced even her most vocal critics. Insiders revealed that Jennifer had already started talks with 2 major streaming platforms about a documentary before Christian's arrest even hit the news. But once the headlines exploded, so did the offers. Suddenly, Everyone wanted to know how Jennifer managed to outsmart a scammer and protect herself at the same time. Sources close to the deal say she received a six-figure upfront payment just to give producers access to behind-the-scenes footage from her legal strategy sessions, raw, emotional moments that were completely real and under her control. At the same time, Christian's side tried to rewrite the story. His cousin went on social media ranting that Jennifer was disloyal and owed him support. But let's be real, he was asking for loyalty from the woman whose name he used to trick investors, pushing fake businesses while smiling in her face. Jennifer didn't even flinch. She clapped back once calmly and coldly. A man who lies to the courts also lies to his wife. Next question. And while that was playing out on screen, she was getting the real money behind the scenes. She relaunched her skincare line, dropped a line of motivational merch that sold out in 2 days, and teased a podcast called What I Knew. It took off. In the first 48 hours, fans were already begging for more episodes. She saw that people wanted to hear her story, and she made sure every version of it paid. Meanwhile, Christian's so-called loyal friends started flipping. They began giving up dirt to save themselves. New witness statements claim he used Jennifer's fame to lure investors, taking them out to dinners, flashing photos of her at events, promising returns from fake brands. Behind the scenes, Jennifer is preparing to shake up reality TV again. Word is, she's got files, actual receipts, hush money records, fake deals, and even voice recordings of castmates who tried to clown her by leaking stories to the press. During contract talks for the next season, Jennifer allegedly dropped so many secrets that producers had to stop filming just to recover. Now, everyone's walking on eggshells around her. She's proven that if you come for her crown, she'll drag you with the truth. And Christian? He's trying to cut a deal in prison, offering to throw others under the bus in exchange for less time. One leaked call even suggested he'd take Jennifer to court again, unless she helped pay his lawyer fees. While he burns bridges, she's building empires. Her docuseries is reportedly close to being picked up by a major platform. It's not just about exposing Christian, it's about showing the industry how she stayed smart in a dirty game. Her skincare brand is now headed to big name stores. Her podcast teaser pulled in over 1 million listens in just 2 days. A book deal is in the works, and insiders say it's big enough to pay Christian's restitution if she wanted to. Social media can't get enough of her. The hashtags are trending: Free Jennifer, Queen Moves, Reality Revenge. Fans are calling her the real-life Olivia Pope. She went from a cast member to a cultural moment. Of course, not everyone's cheering. Some critics say she's making money off a scandal. But let's be clear, Jennifer isn't cashing in on crime. She's turning her trauma into a blueprint for survival. People inside VH1 say that if Jennifer walked away from Basketball Wives today, she could take half the audience with her. That's power. She's not just surviving the scandal, she's running the show. Christian is finished. His allies are gone. He has no secrets left to sell. The man who bragged about building Jennifer's brand is now sitting behind bars while she negotiates distribution deals. Jennifer Williams is no longer just a reality star. She's the face of a whole new level of power in the entertainment world. If you thought this was another messy breakup, you were wrong. Jennifer made sure the cameras captured her pain, but only so the world could watch her win. Every time her ex thought he had control, she flipped the script. The final question is, did she plan this all along, or did she just master the art of the comeback on the fly? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because one thing is for sure, the Jennifer Williams story is far from over. If you're loving this story of turning heartbreak into power, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. You already know we've got every twist, every secret, and every revenge move right here. Jennifer Williams, the drama never ends. And we're here for it.